After you create a trace, you may find it one's not as good as what you want. At this time, you may need to modify your trace. On this part, we will introduce how to edit the trace. For example, last part, we had created a playback like this. Now, I want to modify it. So, I can press Edit Playback and select number 3. Here shows the steps on the bottom key. You may fade in the fader one by one. To track the steps. Now, if I want to modify the second step, I should fade in the second step. Then, select those features. For example, 1 to 8. Now I can set the new scene. Maybe here. And I give it some color. For example, red. After that, I should select the second step on the touch screen and press Save Step and override. Please notice, do not press the key, this one, to save this step. Otherwise, you will find more steps it added. Now, let's have a look. You will find the second step has changed. Next, we will introduce Insert a new step. If you want to insert a new step into the step 2 and 3, you can select the step 3. And now, I select some features. For example, this A. I can set the scene first. For example, here. Now, I can press Insert Step. You'll find this step will show on 2.5. You the better to rename it. Or, if there are some steps you don't want, you can select it and remove. Let's have a look. You will find there is a new step, Insert. There is another option for your create a trace. You may program different features separated. After you finish one kind of features, you may use the merge function to add in another kind of features. For example, I select this part of features, and now I set a scene first. For example, here. Now, I entry number 3 trace again. If I want these features to entry number 1 step, I can select it first, and then save step and merge. When finished, you can exit and clear. You will find when I was running the first step, the 10 features will be added. You will find it runs automatic as its default setting. But you can also cut the length of the trace and use the function of goTo so that you can control the trace one step by step. You can set the length mode on each step or set it on playback parameters. For example, playback parameter, the third one, the default setting is automatic. It means no matter the length of steps are on or off, playback will run step by step automatic. The next mode is manual. Manual is opposite to automatic. No matter the length of steps are on or off, playback needs your manually signal to go step by step. And the next one is inside. This setting depends on what you had set on the length of steps. If it is on, the step will go to the next step automatic. But when it's off, it will stop on that step and wait for your one instruction. I will set for your information. For example, I set to manual first. I run the trace again. Now, you will find the trace stop at the first step. I should press the button here. Every time I press the button, it will go to next step. But if I don't press it, it will stop there. This is manual. And next one is inside. The inside mode depends on the length mode of the steps. So I should entry this trace and set its length. For example, I set the second step, length off, and then exit. Every time when the step reaches the second step, it will stop and wait for my instruction. I give it go, and it will go automatic. Every time it reaches the second step, it will stop again, and I should press the key again to let it go continue. This is the length mode of inside.